facade. I put my right hand in the pie, threw me the live, we on the job. I put my right hand in the pie, my right hand in the pie.
You are now tuned in to Right Hand to Pod, a podcast by the people for the people, hosted by Doe and Doug. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe, and be sure to tell a friend to tune in.
All right, we live.
Going live.
Welcome to episode 1 of Right Hand to Pod. Your host, Dub.
And I'm Doe.
It's a podcast by the people for the people. Forgive us if we're a little nervous. This is our first episode we're recording, so bear with us as we make it through it, but we work the kinks out. I believe we'll have one of the best podcasts. Shit, I say in the area for sure, but
This side of the Mississippi.
yeah, this side of the Mississippi. What you want to start off with?
Introduce yourself.
Introduce. Well, I'll let you go first.
Well, I'm Doe, CLB Doe. You can follow me. The owner and operator and designer of Cap Life brand. Been wanting to do a podcast for a minute, man. So it's finally come to fruition with my guy Doug. So let's get it going.
Yeah, me, I'm just nobody, you know. I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. No, I'm Dub. Local, St. Louis, born and raised, North County. Been wanting to do a podcast for a minute. So we diving in head first. I guess we can tell them how I ain't going to tell them that part because we going to let him tell when he come on here. So, but we got a mutual friend that said that we should link with each other and do a podcast. So that's what we doing. I think, man, I'm just excited to see what the future gonna bring right on down the line. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up, you know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off with the fashion scene in St. Louis. Like you said, you're the owner operator of Cap Life brand. Got you, William Morris Fashion Gallery. All things retro. I know it's like 5 of y'all. What's the other two?
Never mind the brand and Free the Gods and myself. We came together recently and we formed the Creators Guild. You know, we got some stuff in store. You know, I'd rather save all the info for when we can get them on.
I was gonna say, was there anything you could talk about on your end, or y'all just gotta wait till it all come out at once?
No, we just got something in store, you know.
Okay.
Just got something in store, but it's a good team, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody that's not in that fire that you want to shout out? Like that you like what they doing in the city?
Man, I love a lot of everybody, you know. Yeah. Like St. Louis really got a dope fashion scene. And I'm not really, I see everybody doing their thing. I'm going to share it. I'm going to support it. Hopefully I can get it in return, but if not, that don't mean nothing either because I'm still going to support what you got going on if I believe in what you're doing.
Right. It's like you said, we was talking when everything was off. That lead to the conversation we had, like people you don't even know will support you more than the people you do know.
Yeah,
so,
just
might be people from other states that catch wind of it and you blow up in Michigan or something like that.
Yeah.
St. Louis, so, which is sad, but that's the.
I mean, I just think that's a part of. At this point, I just think that's a part of life, man. Because it's like this. It shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but if it's like this, man. If I know your mama, you know my mama, but you don't own nothing of what I do. I mean, is that on me or is that on you?
No, that ain't on you. Well, here's the thing, which go back to what we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, people that you know will want you to give them a discount. Throw me some.
They always want a discount, especially, and then I wouldn't even say that. It's really the people that really don't want to support you because they really just making up an excuse not to support you, really, because they always want a discount. But then it's like
they don't post nothing on their page.
Man, you don't have to buy nothing.
Yeah,
but you know, you don't have to buy. You can spread the word. You can share what I post.
But
things like that. But you know what? But I don't even want to dwell on them. I just I'm saluting the supporters, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for the other ones, man. I'm not gonna spend my time worried about that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm, you know,
Yeah, that's true. That's
the
true.
work gonna speak for itself.
Yeah, that's all it can.
Just
do.
don't be one of them guys that hop on the train too late.
Yeah.
That's not on me. That's on you.
But no, it shouldn't. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like if it's somebody that you know, like close, it shouldn't be no later on they jump on the bandwagon when they see what you got going on. They should be one of the first ones to support it.
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah.
In theory, yeah. That's exactly how it should
But
be.
they don't see it as hating, though. Some people don't see it
Nah,
as
but
hating.
they rather just continue to support the big corporations and
Which
everything
don't
that
bring them no money back,
You know,
no value.
you
People
know.
talking about support black businesses, and they don't do it. They quick to go buy something with a name on it. Now, I'm
Yeah.
talking about they'll blow a check for some Dior.
Right.
You gonna wear one time and then what? It's just gonna sit in your closet.
Right,
What
right.
value that got? When you
Right.
you could support the amount of money that you done spent on Dior, you could have bought 5 different hoodies from 5 different black owned businesses.
Exactly.
Or it don't even have
And
to
we
be
could turn
clothes.
these black owned businesses into the
They
next
don't see that
Dior
because everybody's so caught up
if
on
you
everything.
get behind it.
Everybody's so caught up on this social media life. It's all a facade, bro.
That's all
And
it is.
Everybody want to be noticed.
Yeah.
They want to be seen. They want to have the most expensive outfit on, and then your kids around. I ain't even gonna touch on it. Let me shut up. 'Cause I ain't
Touch
tryna-
on it, man. Speak on it,
No,
bro.
I'm just saying, man. Like people just they focus is on the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, for sure.
going into this new year, bro, people just need to change their mindset. Like the things that you value, you think are important, are not as important than you think they are. Like, take time with your children. Like, travel, make memories with your kids. Like, all this high end, like they rich already. Yeah, they rich, but you doing so much, working all this overtime. You can and to buy all of this stuff, and your kids just sitting at home like they ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just man.
gotta take-
Go ahead.
We got to take time with the kids. That's
Yeah,
the
man,
future.
it's just-
That's why the future, sometimes it might not look so bright, but we kind of in control of that. You know what I mean?
We are.
Because we gotta groom. We gotta groom what we create, and not even just what we create. We kind of got to take in, the kids that are around us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
everybody ain't got.
A mama and a
Yeah, they don't
mother
have
and a
both
father.
parents, and even
Right.
if they do, somebody gonna be slacking in some kind of area
Mm-hmm.
where somebody should be able to step in to a certain extent. But we don't really want to get too deep off into that because
Nah.
nowadays, they don't even want the help. But it's all
Which is crazy.
Yeah, but
if
it's
you
all-
need help, people just too prideful, man. If you need help, you don't
Prideful.
even have to say it. But if I see that you need help, I don't even have to come to you in front of everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
right,
don't push my
right.
hand away if you need help. We all
Right.
got hard times.
But
we fall
it's
on.
a bit of it's programming too. But I don't even want to get off into that whole programming thing. But
We-
that's a whole nother wormhole we can get off into. But we
yeah,
ain't got to do that.
Y'all all got a lot of good stuff going, man. Wish nothing but success for all of y'all, especially, the ones that I personally know will. So
Mm-hmm.
just through him, I done met quite a bit of y'all, and I just try to support everybody, man.
Yeah.
So, and I got my own little thing going on. I'm
Yeah.
baby steps though.
Yeah.
I ain't where
Yeah.
y'all are. You got yours stitched on. I'm still ironing my stuff on.
Man, you have a start
Yeah,
because
you gotta
I've been there. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? But what it is, if you keep doing it, and if you real about it, and you got a real passion about it, and you ain't just doing it for no quick buck, you gonna continue to grow.
Well.
And you gonna continue to figure out what I need to do to elevate what I got going on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's with everything. though.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
just clothing. That's with education.
Everything.
Like
your
photography,
job and everything.
It's a lot of people out. That's another thing, bro. We need to talk about. It's a lot of people out here working jobs and they miserable, bro. That's turn your health down because you stressed out.
Yes.
But you skilled at doing something that could make you a lot of money.
Yes.
You gotta take a chance. Like,
And that's what I'm doing.
yeah, you are.
That's what I'm doing, man.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot of people out here that's skilled, man. They talented, but they talent going to waste because they working a 40-hour job. They don't
Yeah.
want to be there,
And
they killing themselves.
And mine is taking up. You know what? I believe. In my heart of hearts, I believe that I would be more in a better position, more forward, if I didn't have a job that took up so much of my time.
But see, but you have to put it take time. You got to get in a position of where you don't need that job no more. The way you have all the time, because you can't just go in and say, "All right, I quit," and you ain't got no plan, you ain't got nothing saved up.
Yeah, exactly.
You just out here looking crazy.
Exactly.
So you got to come up with a game plan and execute it. A lot of people don't have a game plan, man. They just,
and you know what? Even with the game plan, like even when I started this, I've always wanted to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always felt it like, man, I'm supposed to be doing something other than going to work every day, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a part of what, and it was just a part of that thing, that figuring it out, figuring it out what I wanted to do. Now with the fashion thing, like I wouldn't say I was the big high-end fashion guy, but I've always been a person that really took focus on what I put on my body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I've always been a fan of sneakers.
Right.
I'm more of a jogging suit guy, but I wanted to be like, I don't want it to just be bummy, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like kind of like a quality, luxurious type thing where I could throw on some dope sneakers and a dope fitted, because I'm a fitted cap guy.
You ain't got to spend your whole check to look nice. And people don't realize that though.
No,
it's all about a name these days.
But then at the same time, I ain't selling no cheap shit either.
Yeah, no. I mean, you know what your target audience you want it to be.
So
you ain't just out here. I got to be careful what I say, because I might slip up and say something.
You might offend our political connects.
No, I'm gonna say it. You ain't around here with the what you call this stuff, man? The press on and
with the
when
cricket machines.
Yeah, man. You put it in the washing machine or the dryer. You wear it one time and you can't wear it.
It's a wrap.
And I done paid you $80.
Yeah, buddy. Now I never got off into that. I'm not knocking nobody that do, but that's just, to me, that's entry level.
Yeah. But like you said, we all start somewhere.
Yeah, because when I
jumped
jumped
still
out,
there after 2-3 years. Then.
When I jumped out, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Shout out to Reggie, All Things Retro, because he started this brand before me, and he actually gave me the plug on where I needed to go to get something done. Everybody don't do that, so I gotta salute him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I'm gonna salute him. That's like little bruh. You know what I'm saying? Anything I ask, he gonna share that information, and vice versa. And another thing, but he come to me too for ideas. You know what I'm saying? Ideas on how to do things too, because I got something to offer too. I'm not just sponging off anybody.
Not giving nothing back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but I salute him. You know what I'm saying, for coming through when I need him to come through. Yeah. And this Fab Five that we put together, this Creators Guild, everybody is supportive of each other already. So we just got to do this. It's like a unity thing.
How it should be.
So we got events that we gonna be formulating and everything, fashion based, and just kind of like to put a brighter light on St. Louis fashion scene, which is a lot of dope brands out there already. I'm not just saying that we just the hardest five,
right.
But we just the five that deal with each other.
Right. Well, y'all the five that I would say that I don't really know. I heard of Math Money. Like I said, I don't really know him, but I heard of Math Money.
Mm-hmm. And he's doing his thing.
Yeah, I like it.
And
it's
everywhere.
I like his
and it's quality too.
Air. Am I saying it right with the
Air Clothing?
Air Clothing. I like his clothes.
Yeah, I fucks with Kyle too.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I done bought some stuff from him, but I'm trying to think of if it's anybody else that I ain't. Rare Finds. He's starting off. That's my homeboy, Mike Cross.
Dope.
Dope.
It's
we got.
And then we got OGs like Wiz with the Think Smart, Legally Trapping.
Yeah, I heard of Legally Trapping.
I
heard of Legally Trapping.
I'm definitely inspired by what he does and what he's been doing.
It's somebody pure dopeness.
Yeah, I don't really. I see it, but I don't really know. I don't really know of it.
I bought something from pure dopeness,
but I've seen it, and
And it's another one on the east side. What's Funk homeboy name? Was it Jamal? Real People. Ain't that it? And Real People. It's some nice stuff on the east side too.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna sleep on them.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But everybody don't advertise their stuff as they should. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here advertising everything like Reggie all over everything.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Will, as he should be.
He is, but he ain't.
Well, we gonna get him. He'll
get to the place that he need to be.
We gonna get him together.
So y'all got a good thing going on.
Yeah, we gonna get him together, man.
So the next topic is the negatives and the positives.
Hey, but before that, man, let's kind of give a moment of silence for Love.
That's right.
For Big Bo from the Love brand, He passed away a couple of weeks ago, and he was really doing his thing with the fashion. You see guys with love shirts all over the city, ladies and gentlemen with love shirts all over the city. So let's give him like 5 seconds of silence. All right, rest up it.
Rest in peace. I just missed him, man. I was going out one night and I was trying to get a hoodie from him.
Okay.
But I wasn't able to get in contact with him. But his is another brand that I really like. It was just simple. You know what I'm saying? It was 4 letters.
Yeah.
But you knew who it was.
Yeah, and it was dope.
It was dope.
Like, I believe we had a mutual respect for each other. I didn't know him personally. I just knew him through a couple of my homeboys who was tight with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we kind of respected what each other did. You know, we actually swapped merchandise. You know, we pulled up on each other and we actually swapped. Wasn't no money involved. I gave him some of mine. He gave me some of his. I ain't wore it yet. You know what I'm saying? And I feel kind of bad because I ain't wore it yet.
But do you go out
because
enough to wear it?
I don't, man, you know what, man? I'm inside. I don't be going nowhere, bro.
You don't go
and then I
nowhere.
be busy wearing my shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I'm definitely, it's dope.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, he got some nice stuff.
Yeah, and then his son and daughter, I believe they keeping it going.
That's good.
And
that's good.
You know, that's dope.
Yeah, I never heard nothing bad about him, and everybody that I know that knew him, they all had good stuff to say about him. So, and I like this brand, man. I just hate to see somebody lost that young.
Yeah.
Had a good thing going. So he definitely well known around St. Louis. To his family, sorry for your loss. Just keep the brand going on. Just keep his name alive, man.
Yeah, keep it alive.
So with that, we're going to segue to St. Louis negatives and positives. But you want to start with the negatives about St. Louis first or the positives?
With the negatives about St. Louis, like what aspect are we looking at for the negatives
Just
about St. Louis?
as a whole, like, do you think St. Louis is a supportive city?
You know what?
Let's compare it to, let's see, a city, Atlanta or Chicago or
No.
Texas even.
No. No. You know, but then for them other cities, I'm from the outside looking in, but I do know how St. Louis is, and it's like you got to blow up somewhere else first.
You do.
You know,
you have to blow up somewhere. Man, ain't that crazy, man? You can't even blow up in your own backyard. You got to go somewhere else and blow up.
Yeah, but I mean, who's to say that ain't like that in other cities? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
But as far as I know, that's what it seems like here. You know, and you know.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. I'll say the negative that bothers me the most is we can't have anything for a long amount of time without somebody doing something crazy to mess it up. Like these clubs, these nightclubs, you go out, you can't. Like when we was young, like we had like options of places to go. Like on the east side, you had 4 or 5 clubs. Over here, you had 4 or 5 clubs that when they close, everybody go to them. Like we don't have that no more. You got the same spots.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it's for the older crowd. It ain't really no crowd for the younger generation.
We did a lot of things to kind of mess that up.
That's what I'm saying.
you know
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Eventually,
like,
they was done with it. You know.
Yeah, and that's they ain't like that kind of messes it up, man. Like we had activities to do when we were younger. These kids don't have now. You know what I'm saying? It's just a totally different generation. The day and age we living in, man. It's just St. Louis ain't the same to me no more. It just ain't the same, man, and I don't like it. It ain't much to do no more.
And I hate to say, I hate to think that it's like that, man. I'm starting to think that maybe just because we getting older,
that's
maybe it's sort of like that, you know, just like we were saying, like your mind state kind of changed. But I look at it like this too, like my kids can't do nothing what I did.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying. They can't do nothing that you did.
Yeah, like they don't even
want to though.
I know, but I'm like, man, like. Even with the video game thing, man, like shit, video games back when I was coming up, man, that was the shit where you play because you couldn't go outside.
Yeah.
Or you might get your homeboys to come over because it wasn't no online shit.
Nah, y'all played face to face.
We had to be together and play. You know what I'm saying?
You played, you beat the game, just go to school, tell everybody, I beat Mario over the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you back outside Monday through Friday still.
And that's some shit like. You play your video game when it was time to go in the house, or if it was a rainy day, wasn't nobody outside.
Yeah, but
it wasn't the focal point of your whole life.
It wasn't. But the
for the most part, anyway.
The biggest downfall to society is the internet.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say more social media.
Man, now I go further to just say the internet because.
But the internet is helpful though.
Bro, listen. Let me tell you the damage. See, I don't. We getting off track, but still, it's cool. We already done said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how the internet done killed everything.
Okay, let me know.
Look how many malls done closed.
Ooh, that hurts.
Because the internet. That leads to kids not knowing how to socialize. When you went to the mall, you was talking to gals. Now all you got to do is go on their social media page. You know everything they like.
Right.
Just from a social media page.
Right.
But you can't, in the mall, you don't know what this girl like. So let me get her number. We talk on the phone. Now they don't know how to socialize.
Nah, that's
so
crazy.
That started with the internet killing all of this stuff.
That's crazy because we ain't even going to the store like we
going to the
once
store
did.
like you used to no more. You shopping online for everything. You
And
ain't
then
got
it's
to,
like, even if you wasn't spending no money, you would go to the mall just to socialize.
and then that leads to exercise. Just walking around the mall is a good exercise.
Yeah,
like,
it
you can
is.
just sit in the
Cardio.
living room, eating your favorite food, looking
at
on
your
the
phone.
internet, ordering an outfit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, see, people
I ain't,
don't
you
think
know,
of
I
it
ain't
like
even look
that.
at it like that, bro.
You gotta go deep with it sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But,
man.
Okay, so let's talk about the positives of St. Louis.
Okay. I feel like it's like one of the dopest cities, really, period. Like, when you go out of town and people hear from you from St. Louis,
They show love.
they be on you. I can
they-
remember back in the day, man, when I had went out of town to go to Job Corps. I was in Clearfield, Utah, man, and we had guys from California, Colorado, Kansas City, Texas, Nevada, everywhere, like Canada. You know, I still got a couple partners from Canada, a couple of my native homies from Canada I'm still cool with to this day. But like when I was up in that mud, it was like I was a superstar just because of where I was from.
I'm saying this one Nelly was popping up.
No, this was before Nelly.
Was
popping.
it?
Like a couple years before. Like matter of fact, they was popping in St. Louis already. But he hadn't got
Took
that.
off.
Yeah, he hadn't got that. Yeah.
They was popping here to us, but everybody know.
Yeah, he wasn't
to
nationwide
either it had to either be the Cardinals or the Rams that people knew St. Louis.
Nah, I don't.
What
Man,
was it for?
I just think it's just because we some thorough ass niggas.
The way we talk, we have a distinct way that we talk.
I don't think
So
it had
when
nothing to
people-
do with no sports or none of this shit. Man.
Yeah, I mean, when people hear us talk, the way we dress? Yeah, that too. The way we dress, the way we talk, people could tell. Like, because a St. Louis nigga gonna wear a St. Louis hat if he go out of town.
For sure.
Because we
For
want
sure.
you to know we not from here.
For sure.
And then when we start talking,
They
where
gonna know.
Where you from?
They gonna know. They gonna know.
You from? You know. Then that's why I asked was it around the time Nelly? Because when Nelly
Nah,
was out, you go out of town. That's the first thing they go.
Nah,
ask.
this
You
was
know
a
Nelly?
couple of years before. This was a couple of years before. Like I believe just the St. Louis aura is part of the reason why he blew up the way he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was, of course the music, dope and
Yeah.
all that shit, but like
Because of St. Louis.
because of St. Louis, it's that sauce.
Oh,
you know
man,
what
that
I'm saying?
country grammar though.
Yeah.
That video. Man, I
Yeah.
miss them days, man. That's the Bridge of Kings Highway on
Yeah,
Sundays,
them
Fairground
days
Park. That's what I'm saying, man.
Man,
Like,
like
that's
them
the
days.
negative part is we can't do that no more. People
Man, we used to
pulling
be able
out
to go-
candy, old schools.
Just riding down Goodfella Natural Bridge, just like by the army shit, like
Yeah,
just packed
yeah,
and
yeah. That's what
just-
I was just on a Sunday. I used to bring my homeboys from the east side over here.
Just
like,
ride
man,
down- just ride
y'all
down
got to
Natural
come see
Bridge.
this, bro. Like, it was a movie every Sunday.
man.
Every Sunday, bro. The traffic, it
Man.
was backed up. And it'd probably be somebody get shot later on in the night.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
during the daytime,
yeah.
we just having a good time. Everybody
Even at the
smoking.
nighttime, it was cool
It was
until
cool.
that happened. You know,
Mayday Parade used to be, where was the Mayday Parade?
on Natural Bridge. That's when it was
right?
popping. That's when it was
That's
popping.
what I'm saying. Like, we had the golden days, man. Them days over with.
Man, you go get a fit, man, just to go to a parade, be outside sweating, but
Sweating.
you got some new shit.
Sweating.
Man,
But everybody from St. Louis outside. Everybody was out there, man.
man.
That's the part I,
feel
miss about
that's how I
St.
feel
Louis.
for the younger crowd, man. I
They
feel sorry,
they
man.
didn't get a chance to experience none of that, bro. Like, we didn't care about no cell phones, no video games like that. We went outside and played.
Yeah.
Got into fights with each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what we did. But everybody's so quick to pick a gun up. I mean,
Pay
that's-
phones for them beepers.
Yeah, pay phones.
You know, I come from the beeper era,
Pay phones.
but before the 2 ways.
Shoot, man. Some of these kids don't know what a house phone is.
It's
I
crazy.
showed my daughter a house phone. She wouldn't know what it was. Or one of them rotary phones.
I come from. We had a rotary phone back in the day.
Yeah, them kids don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Man.
had hit that number, wait for it to spin
Yeah,
back around.
they wouldn't know
Man,
what that
shit,
is.
They don't know nothing about that, man.
But the positives for me about St. Louis is, man, when they for you, they for you.
Yeah.
You know, when the city stand behind you, the city stand behind you.
Yeah.
When they support you, they support you. So, but when they don't, they don't.
Yeah, because they'll
You know?
rally behind not fucking with you, too.
Oh yeah, they will. They will.
Yeah,
They will.
yeah,
But yeah, St. Louis, man. I think
Man, we need to take pride in being from St. Louis,
do.
man. I definitely do.
We
You
definitely
know, and that's
do.
part of the reason too why.
But it's a lot of
you know,
famous people that's from St. Louis that I had no idea. I had no idea people was from St. Louis. I just saw somebody post something the other day, and I was like, man, I didn't know this person was from St. Louis. Like John Goodman from St. Louis.
I knew that he from Africa.
I mean, I know it. I know it, but a lot of people might not have knew that.
Yeah, I knew that.
So a lot of
For
people
long
be
time.
shamed, man.
John Goodman, Kevin Kline,
Who was that?
an actor. You don't even know who he is, huh?
Oh, that's the dude that always wear the blues hat.
Nah, that's I think that's
He was on that show that come on.
Hey, you talking about the other dude? I'm talking about Kevin Kline, Fish Called Wanda. Kevin Kline. See, I'm OG, man.
Oh no, fish
I'm
call.
OG, man.
What the hell is that?
You know what I'm
fish
saying?
call. What's this? What is that?
It's a movie called Fish Called Wanda.
I ain't never heard. Is
Google
like
that shit.
A fish called Wanda.
Yeah, Google
was that
that
like
shit.
Dr. Seuss or something?
Nah, man, it was that shit. It came. I was young when it came out, so I don't really know the whole synopsis.
Is it
of
like
the
a
shit.
cartoon or is it
Nah,
like
it's a movie.
a fish
With
called
Jamie Lee
Wanda?
Curtis in that motherfucker too.
See, Jamie Lee, she played in
Halloween.
show did. I was gonna say
yeah.
what's that movie with
You talking
Fatal
about
Attraction?
You talking about John Hamm though? That always wear the
Yeah, that's
blues
what I'm
hat.
talking about.
Played
a
in
fish
that.
called Wanda. Yeah, bro, I would have never looked at this movie. Y'all looking at this? You Google it, bro. I would have never looked at this movie. A fish called Wanda. Let me see. What's
Bruh,
the
I don't
name?
even know Kevin Kline.
Oh, I
But,
have seen him
that's just
before.
the movie that came up in my brain that he played in. But he played in the game.
Yeah. I seen him. See, that's another person I ain't know from St. Louis. I
You
ain't
know,
he's-
old boy. You remember Quantum Leap?
I heard of it. The movie Quantum Leap.
The movie. I mean, no, not the movie. The TV show.
I thought it was a movie.
Scott Bakula played in that motherfucker.
Man, I don't-
Yeah,
her, she from St. Louis too. I knew it.
yeah.
Jennifer, what's her name?
Jennifer Lewis. I
Jennifer
believe.
Lewis.
Yeah.
So we
But
got a
yeah.
lot of dope people from here, man. You know, St. Louis is like I said, man. When you from St. Louis, everybody gonna know you from here. So, the state of fashion, not just St. Louis, but the state of fashion as a whole. But before we touch on the state of fashion, we give a shout out to another person we lost unexpectedly this year, Virgil Abloh, who made his mark on fashion, being one of the first black designers to get hired by Louis Vuitton, wasn't it? And when I'm saying Louis, I think she says that's not how you put. No, that's Versace. You pronounce Versace. Versace.
Oh, Versace, that's how you do it?
Yeah, she said
Oh,
Versace.
okay. It's Versace to me, and I ain't changed it.
Yeah, but one of the first black designers to get put on with Louis Vuitton by way of Kanye, but he was kind of upset about it. But
Yeah, you know. That's
but
a
man,
whole
dude
nother
had
story,
some.
man.
He had some dope stuff, man. I really liked Off-White. Now I couldn't afford it, but he made his stamp in a short amount of time, man. With Jordan Brand, I had a pair, man, but I sold them. I had those Off-White UNC one.
Bro, you know how much you can get for them all?
Yeah,
And
they
I bet
going
you ain't
like-
even get what you got.
I ain't gonna say how much I got. I mean, I got some. I paid what? I paid $190 for.
But I'm
them.
finna say, like, especially now. Like, if you would have
Yeah,
saved
I
them till
checked
like
them.
now,
I
'cause
checked them. They going for like 25. Going for like 25, 26.
and that's crazy, man.
So, so rest in peace to Virgil. Another one gone too soon. Made his mark in Louis Vuitton. Hopefully they keep his brand going along. But the prices are skyrocketing and they getting crazy.
yeah. So I probably won't never own none.
Nah, I probably won't buy no Off-White no more. But yeah. But what do you think the state of fashion is right now?
You know how everything comes back around. I'm starting to see them like, I'm starting to see like loose bottoms come back. You know what I'm saying?
Like bell bottom?
Not quite bell bottoms, but kind of leaning towards. That
Oh,
way.
I know what
you
you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
everything comes full circle.
Man, I went to a
everything
party,
repeats itself.
a 40th party. It was like a early 2000. I had some Jabos on.
Okay. All right.
And
With
that
the
kind of made
straps?
me, yeah.
You
That
know,
kinda
I
made
never
me-
owned a pair of them on.
You never had no Jabos?
I had Jabos before they started doing it.
For real?
I just had Jabos when you just see the little Jabot thing on your zip up thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
On the front.
nah, bro. I had the straps. When Cash
Like I didn't
Money
do.
was- when
Guess what
Cash
I'm
Money
saying?
was
I
like, you
didn't.
have them then?
I ain't had the straps.
Bro,
I ain't
that's
like the
why I
straps.
was down.
When
That's
everybody was doing that, I was on my Averex shit.
Ooh, he was. I liked Averex.
I had an Averex leather,
had
and
a leather?
I had an Averex leather. I had to put that motherfucker in the layaway though. That motherfucker was like $600.
But said that ain't nothing compared to something else.
Yeah, you know what I'm
If
saying.
You get like
but,
a Montclair. What Montclair?
but I was,
like
I was
$2,000?
young. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that
for
shit.
somebody young though.
But see, that's what I'm saying. The inflation and shit though. So that might be that shit. That's 600 now.
Yeah.
Might be.
But I wear Averex.
You know what I'm saying?
If
They coming
wear
back.
Averex,
They coming back.
Platinum
But I
Fubu.
I took it a level up. I ain't just fuck with. I mean, I had Averex jeans, Averex t-shirts.
Yeah, I had Averex
my partner had the Averex boots. I ain't never get the Averex
No, I
boots,
wouldn't
but
get that. That's like lug boots.
yeah, you know.
I ain't been wearing no
but I mean, they was cool. But I just ain't never do that shit. But I was Averex from head to toe for real, man. When everybody was doing that strap shit, cause I float by my own shit.
You different.
Like I wouldn't, you might call it that, but like I say it all the time. I like what I like.
Like what you like.
Yeah,
Yeah, you ain't going with the wave.
I don't
the
do
wave was the Jabos with the
Yeah,
strap.
and I don't do the group thing.
Yeah.
But I was in them soldieries.
Yeah, I had everybody had some soldieries, Air Forces.
Yeah, you know.
You had forces? When forces was
Yeah.
popping?
I still have. I had forces before they was popping.
See?
I had forces like even in like that Job Corps era, like that was 98.
Highs, mids, or lows?
I had lows then. No
What-
mids.
what
though.
now?
No mids.
Nah,
lows. I fuck with lows. But
You
if
don't
I
like
was
highs?
I like highs, but I just don't have any.
So you like lows over highs?
Yeah, I like lows over highs.
I don't know, son.
Yeah.
I think I'll take
Yeah, I like
highs.
lows over highs. This to me, that's just a clean ass look.
The lows?
Yes. Yeah.
Man, I
But it
don't
depends
know.
on what color too.
They do. But when I look down at lows, bro, I don't like how my ankles be looking.
Man, you don't like your ankles. They ain't
Nah, it's just how the shoe. It's just how the shoe.
They ain't the low problem.
It's how the shoe.
That's
You
you
know
with
what I'm
the ankle
saying?
problem.
I don't like how my ankles be looking. So I said, man, let me get some highs. I don't
You
like
know
the
what
way
I'm
these
saying?
lows fit. So.
You gotta come
That's
with
like
your-
Jordan 1 lows. I can't wear those.
You know what?
I will not buy none. I got a pair of Jordan 1 mids. And the only reason I bought them because they was black and gold, and I wasn't about to pay the price that they wanted for a pair of them. Not like it's like reverse of these. Like all this was gold, this was white, and the check was black. And
Yeah, I know
highs,
which ones you talking
they
about.
They want like $600-700 for them at highs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
mids
say
they only
for-
like $130.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
I hear
yeah,
you.
I only won one time.
But the mids just don't quite hit like them highs.
They don't. They don't. Sometimes, no, they don't. They don't. Highs just
Man,
crazy, man. Like, just, man, it's just.
And I actually had a pair. I actually had a pair of Jordan 1s when they came out in the 80s.
Original?
Yeah.
Hey, you telling your age, man.
Hey, it is what it is. Shit, it is what
Dang,
it is.
imagine if you kept.
Look me up.
Imagine if you kept them though.
But I was a kid, so I
You
wouldn't
ain't
be able to
thinking
wear them.
But I know somebody that they got an original pair of 81s, and the dude tried to finesse them, bro. We went into I ain't gonna say the name of the store, but it was a local shoe store that's been around for some years. And I was telling the dude, I'm like, bro, these original, like these are like real J's, like from the 80s. Like a grown man, so he wasn't no kid size. He was like a size 12, 13.
Oh, was
Like,
they
these
still
was
wearable
brand-
though? Cause that shit be crumbling and shit.
Nah, it wasn't really wearable. He threw them away. The dude was throwing them away. And the
he was
dude saw
tripping.
him in the trash can and took them out.
he was
It's like, I'm
tripping.
going to save these.
Yeah,
Man, I looked him up. I was like, bro, you could get at least $1,200 for these in the condition they in. Man, dude tried to give him $500. I was like, bro, take them shoes and walk up out this store. You got original Jordans, bro, from the 80s. And this man
Somebody
trying to
will
give
want
you
that just to
$500?
sit on their
That's
shit. Like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like
That's it.
Yeah, so
That's it, man. To me, it's just a lot of weird stuff in the state of fashion. Like Kanye, he just dropped anything.
You know
and
what,
people flock to the store and get it.
and I believe he know that.
He does. He a troll.
I believe he
bro.
know that shit, and that's what I'm saying. He doing that shit, and y'all falling for that shit.
Not me. That's the only pair of Yeezys I got right there.
I don't own no Yeezy, nothing.
They comfortable.
I don't care.
Why you don't get them?
I don't fuck with dude.
What he do?
I
Just
just
because he a weirdo?
I don't fuck with dude, man.
What he do?
You
though?
know what, man? That first album he dropped was so dope,
Yeah.
but it's to the point where I don't fuck with that dude to where I don't even listen to that shit no more.
But what he do for you now?
And I used to have that shit on repeat.
Why you don't listen to him no more? 'Cause he a
Man.
weirdo?
Man,
Wait, what did he do?
it ain't man.
Did he do something that struck you the wrong way? Or is it just because he's a weirdo?
I just don't rock. I just don't rock with him, man. I just don't rock with him, man.
Musically, I don't listen to him no more.
And that's the whole thing. And I know he talented, all that shit, but I just can't can't run with it, man. Like I'm not saying the nigga whack or none of that. I'm not saying that
No,
the
he
shoes.
ain't whack, but
I'm
he
not.
done
I'm
dropped
not
some
saying.
whack albums, though.
I'm not saying that the shoes ain't dope.
Some
I'm not
of them
saying
not.
that.
He just
I'm
throw
not
it out
saying
'cause
that
he
I
know
ain't
it's
never
gonna
thought
sell.
about getting some,
They
but I just
comfortable.
can't buy into it, man.
Like, what if somebody gifted you a pair?
I'm a worm.
All right, I'll buy you a pair. I'm going to buy you a pair of Yeezys. I'm going to buy you a pair of Yeezys, and I want you to rock them. And
Man,
you be
I
like,
just-
man, these shoes kind of comfortable. And you ain't going to stop buying J's, but you a second guess yourself. I don't know why people don't like Yeezys, though. Because
I mean, you know,
outside of him, they a comfortable shoe. Adidas is always
but
been
yeah, you would have to.
shoe.
But what if? I mean, comfortable is cool, but like, what if you just don't like it though, too?
Yeah, that's cool. But
know what I'm
you
saying?
don't like the way it look?
I mean, trust me, man. If it was to the point where I'm like, man, I gotta have that.
I ain't never seen a Yeezy and said, I'll take that back. Those zebra ones, I had those 350 zebras.
Yeah.
I said I had to have them. They hurt my
Okay.
feet, though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, you got to get Yeezys a size. You got to get a size bigger than what you wear. That's
Okay.
kind of like ones.
Okay.
I can't wear my size in ones. I have to get a size bigger.
Okay.
They
All right.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I just can't buy into dude no more, man.
yeah, I say, man, the state of fashion is crazy. People could put a price tag on anything. Like, I was talking to my homeboys. We got a group chat, and they be sending me all of these high-end shoes, and they like them shoes with them fat bottoms on. I don't like all that.
Nah, they look like some
And
orthopedic
they be like
shit.
$1,200, and people be out here paying for them.
Yeah, but
Like,
you know
like-
what though, too? I bet it's a lot of fake motherfuckers out here too.
Yeah, I said, it's a lot of like them. Alexander McQueen's ain't nothing but Stan Smiths with fat
And
bottoms on them.
I fuck with Stan Smith, but that's my OG stat, you know.
But I'm saying that's all of Alexander McQueen is
That's all it
Stan
is.
Smith with a fat sole on it, and people paying $657. Now his boots, he got some boots that I want. They like $400 though. I can just go buy some Timbs, cause I'm not going nowhere. My gal said you
Yeah.
pay $400 for them boots. Where you going?
Right.
I was like, I ain't really going
You know
nowhere.
what I'm saying? But
I
you
can
might
wear
be,
them
you
next
might,
winter,
you
though.
might become, you know, when this shit getting out, you might be a little more.
Yeah,
busy
but
and
when
then,
I do, then I can
you
buy
know,
them then.
you
But
know,
right now,
you might have a change of heart at that point.
I'm gonna get some
know.
eventually, but these prices are outrageous, man. But people paying them, so
Mm-hmm.
people don't realize if you stop buying stuff, then the price will change. But if you going out buying it and selling it out, they can raise their price.
Yeah, and it's gonna change in the other direction.
Well,
you know
they
what
need
I'm
to do
saying?
that to some of these black-owned businesses instead of going out
That's
buying
all-
Versace and Gucci and Louis and all of this, spending y'all hard-earned money on these people that don't even like y'all for
Mm-hmm.
real. You know what I'm saying? The same thing happened with what Jay-Z was buying all the time, and dude was like, you ain't got to buy my
Cristal?
Cristal.
Yeah.
Buying bottles, popping bottles of Cristal. But one thing I do like is
Now, I know that hurt them too.
it did, because you want to know what happened?
What's that?
You got Rick Ross got his own.
Yeah.
People buying bottles of that.
Yeah,
you
that
see
Bel Air.
Ace of Spades. Jay-Z bought Ace. All right,
Yeah, he
y'all
bought it,
want my
yeah.
money? I'll make my own brand. Ace of Spades. This dude $1 billion. We gonna get. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shout out Reggie, because we gonna touch on Jay-Z. That's just write that down. That's another thing you can add, another notch on Jay-Z's belt. Is Cristal didn't want him, so he made his own champagne, and he's selling out crazy. Ace of Spades. What Ace of Spades? What? How much is Ace of Spades a bottle? What Ace of Spades worth? Huh? That's it.
That's if you go.
That's
Yeah,
how
but-
much is the gold bottle of Ace of Spade? Yeah, gold bottle of Ace of Spade. He ain't a billionaire for no reason, bro. Get that man his flowers while he alive. Outside of music, I know y'all hate Jay-Z. I know y'all hate him. He the greatest of all time when it come to overall everything. Music. He had clothes. He had Rockefeller clothes, Rockaware clothing.
It's dub opinion about the greatest, but you know.
We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Matter of fact, we can talk about it because we gonna talk about the state of hip hop. The state of hip hop right now, to me, it's probably the worst.
You say the worst?
Yeah, I would say the music now compared to back. It's the worst, bro.
gotta-
I find myself riding listening to old stuff. Now, not to take away, it's some dope artists out here that a lot of people don't know about. Like lyrically, I like to hear people that lyrically say something. Like I'm gonna tell you who people sleep on: Conway and
Okay.
Benny the Butcher. You ever heard of them?
I fucks
Zelda.
with them.
Now Will like West Side Gun. I can't really rock.
He like the style.
Because he like Wu-Tang, and y'all can hate me for saying this. I don't like Wu-Tang because I don't understand nothing they be saying. The only one in Wu-Tang I rock with is Method Man.
You don't fuck with Ghostface?
Ghostface cool. And then
And
they say,
Raekwon?
bro, I don't understand what they be talking about.
Man,
but I
them
just
dope.
watched the
Them
podcast.
niggas
My
dope. And they
homeboy-
and they fashion dope as a motherfucker.
Ah,
too,
that's
man.
cool, but I'm saying what they talking about. I don't understand what they talking about. Like, and people was like, oh, what? See, that's another thing.
You know
like,
what,
say
I
you
ain't-
ain't no follower. People follow things because everybody
Everybody
else
else with
like,
it, yeah.
If I don't understand what they saying and I don't like them, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't like Method Man cold to me. I understand what Method Man be saying. He dope. You know what I'm saying? But besides that,
Man,
Ghostface cool.
I'm not that big of a Wu-Tang fan. I can remember the hype back in school.
Listen.
A lot of niggas was in
Coming with
a lot
the
of niggas was
goggles
in,
on,
yeah, a lot of
them
niggas was in
ski
Wu-Tang t-shirts and shit. I was in Dickies and Chucks myself.
I'm like, bro, you not from New York.
I'm more of a West
You from
Coast fan.
Ferguson. Why you got goggles on?
But
the
you
side
know,
of your
shit, we in the
head,
middle,
bro?
man. We take all that shit,
bro. That's
and
corny.
We take it all
We more.
you know?
Not to tell nobody what they can and can't do, but if you gravitated more towards a coast, and if you in the Midwest, our roots are Southern. Majority of our family is from the South.
But the majority,
if you talk to
but the majority of their family from the South too.
who the East Coast people,
West Coast niggas and East Coast niggas.
yeah, that's true. But
We came from the South and migrated.
But
So everybody, people come from the South.
that's true. But the thing is, they have their own style. What style do we have? We got our own style now. But when did we have, or when did we start having our own style?
Our style. But see, that's the thing. We're in the middle. I would say our style is a melting pot. Like we take from everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you might see a certain person that might gravitate more towards this style,
Like,
and more some people towards that style.
yeah. But
But
I'm saying
generally, it's a melting pot here.
bro, I knew cats that
As far as
changed their accent. They was talking like they was from New York, and you been in St. Louis your whole life.
Yeah,
when did
that's-
this happen, bro?
Well, you know that might be a mental issue.
Yeah, they definitely was mentally ill. But Wu-Tang I was never a fan of. But today, bro, like this music for these kids. Like, and people be telling me, like, you have to realize when we listen to the music we listen to, our parents didn't like what we listened to. True.
That's true.
But our parents could understand what they were saying. Bro, I don't know what they be.
Not
all
all
they
the
talking
time.
about is popping perks and
Not all the time. Yeah, it's drug.
and I'm gonna slide. Everybody can't be gangster, bro.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, little young nigga, something. I'm gonna say nigga. Let me tell you, little young nigga, something. Because I see it firsthand. When y'all be talking all this op stuff and you're tough, and when you get shot, the first person you calling for is your mama. Y'all ain't gangsters, y'all think y'all are. Man, we can all live in the world together. If you got problems with somebody, fight it out, bro. Everybody ain't, because you taking, because we actually gonna touch on this as well. With this whole Young Dolph dead, what's the cause of it?
Rest in peace.
Nipsey Hussle dead, what's the cause of it? Big and Pop gone, what's the cause of it? A simple fist fight. If you get the best of me, I just lost, bro. But if you kill somebody, bro, like you took a parent, you took a son, you took an uncle, you took a nephew, like your voice is no longer heard unless like you recorded music. But bro, we never gonna hear nothing new from you. Like even on the streets, bro, like people just
Ain't nobody trying to take no ass whooping no more.
bro, that's what
But
it is.
look too though. But think about it though. Like for 1 minute, like put yourself in the shoes of the youngsters. All this social media shit.
Got their head
You
gone.
get your ass whooped. Somebody recording that shit.
That got your head gone.
Look, somebody recording that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is gonna float everywhere.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had a fight, you got your ass whooped. The
Yeah,
only
you
people
heard
that's gonna
about
see
it
that.
at school.
Only people that's gonna see that is the people
people
that was there. So you can even come up with your own. Oh, them niggas lying, man. I was on them.
Yeah.
But nigga, they got
footage.
video footage
They
now.
got footage now.
They got video footage now. So and then that shit gonna spread over everywhere. They go, oh man, he got his ass whooped. He got his ass
But
whooped.
you know what's gonna have to happen?
They ain't even trying to go to that. They ain't even trying to.
We gonna
get
have
to
to
that
run
point.
it back till I win. I'll take 10 losses just to whoop you one time.
But that's because you wasn't raised in this era.
Nah, you right.
You wasn't raised in this
But
era.
what they
I
have to
understand what you're
realize,
saying.
bro, we can't live forever. Everybody ain't cowboys. You gonna get caught. Either his people gonna kill you or the law's gonna catch you. And your life is gone, bro, for what? Because he said something to your gal. he claiming a color you don't like.
Yeah.
That's stupid, bro.
Yeah.
That's always been dumb to me, bro. You willing to take a man's life?
But at the same time, we just gotta be a little bit more understanding of them.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's because we can't be the old niggas just like, you niggas ain't doing right. We gotta embrace them to a certain extent so we can try to help change their mind state.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you just let them, you know what I'm saying? If you just alienate them and be like, man, y'all ain't doing shit right, and what y'all the way y'all doing is wrong. But just listen, because I can remember when I was a kid, man, I had issues with my grandfather because it seemed like everything I did was wrong in his eyes.
Right.
But I'm older now, so I kind of know what he was doing. You know, I kind of know what he was doing, and I appreciate it too. But at the same time, when at a young age, when I'm hearing that, that causing me to want to rebel more.
Yeah.
Because everything I do ain't right anyway, so let me go ahead and just do this.
But now you get it.
Yeah, I get it now. But the only thing about now, these kids don't even get a chance to get it.
Because they killing each other.
Because they gone before they even get a chance to get it.
Yeah.
But we gotta embrace them though.
And that goes to instilling stuff in your kids, man. Spending time with your kids.
Yeah.
Because, man, these kids out here, they just living life with no guidance.
And also being a model, like, to your kids' friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know, like, you know, like, my son can't do everything.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to be home at a certain time. Yeah. Like, you know.
That's respectable.
You know what I'm saying?
Teach these kids how to respect their elders, too.
Like, even now, I got an 18-year-old. Like, you know, when I was 18, I kind of came and went as I wanted. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, it's different.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, man, you got to be home at a certain time, bro. As long as you under my roof, when you ain't under my roof, you can do your thing. You grown pretty much.
Yeah.
But when you under my roof, you got to respect the rules that I got. Now, I ain't trying to be no extra strict person. Yeah. Because that'll run them away too. But you gotta put some, you gotta lay that groundwork with your kids. Mm. And the older they get, you know, they'll respect it more.
Yeah, they will. But but them getting to the age where they can respect it. Because a lot, like you said, a lot of them gone too soon, man.
Yeah, man, they dying 14, 15 years old, man, and even younger. So
they all want to be gangsters.
They don't have a chance. And then the ones that's going all the time, that's not even the ones that want to be gangsters. It's the niggas who around them. You know.
So another thing is, these little dudes that's robbing, you know, breaking in cars and pulling on people's door handles. Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought if somebody catch you, what they gonna do to you? Do y'all ever think of the consequences? like me, bro, I had to talk to a cop because I got a bad temper when it comes to you messing with something of mine. Yeah, like I work hard for something. You know what I'm saying? Like these cats, bro, you sitting at a light, the light change, you have to sit there 5-10 seconds just to make sure ain't nobody flying down the street. Mm-hmm. When you trying to go through, you hit my ass, the cop. Do I have the right to pop somebody? Like if they hit my car, like do somebody breaking your house? So you need to know these laws too. Somebody breaking your house, and you catch them.
If you shoot him from the back, you still in trouble.
But why? He in my house.
Yeah, but if you shoot him in the back, you still in trouble.
That just don't make sense to me. You kids got to be careful, man, because everybody ain't gonna abide by these laws.
No, they ain't.
You break into these people's house or these people's cars, they gonna come out with their thing and they gonna open it up. Mm-hmm. Everybody not playing with y'all. Like y'all disrespectful to old women, disrespectful to women. Period. Like y'all robbing, bro. We would have never thought to rob nobody grandmama.
Nah.
Somebody grandmama?
Nah. You know what? It was a few. It was a few despicable motherfuckers.
It is, man. Robbing,
but not to this degree. You know what I'm saying? Not to this degree, because it went down. Mugs was snatching purses and all that back in the day. Yeah. But it's just crazy now.
Raping, killing, and this just out of hand, bro. And they blame it on these drugs.
Man, it's a multitude of things.
It is. You know. They blaming it on these drugs, man. So, we said we was gonna save this for this episode, man. What the Biggie and Pac thing?
The Biggie and Pac thing.
So
you know, Pac is my guy.
Well, I'm riding with Biggie.
You know,
so
Pac is my guy.
You said you were gonna tell me why you wasn't that much of a. You like Big, but
I was a fan of Biggie, but I'm gonna tell you, like, if I'm choosing between Big and Pac, I'm gonna choose Pac.
Why is that?
Man, I'm gonna say this first and foremost. Biggie, I will admit, technically a better rapper. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yep. As far as technical skills and all that. But Tupac spoke to my soul, bro. You can laugh at it. Tupac spoke to my soul, and I ain't the only nigga to think that.
No, they do.
I ain't the
I
only
know
nigga
they
to feel
do.
that way.
I know they feel that
Really.
way. I know they
That
do.
nigga spoke to my soul, man. I could feel that nigga pain.
Okay.
Man, I actually shed a tear when he died.
A lot of people did. A lot of people.
Man,
did.
I went home and I wasn't even old enough to buy liquor. I went home and got me some liquor, bruh.
A lot of people. I knew grown men that cried when Pac. I knew kids that cried. Y'all need to move it. I knew grown men that cried. But I'm talking about on a being a better artist. You think Pac was a better artist than Biggie was?
Better artist?
You just said like lyrically, who was better, Pac or Biggie?
Big lyrically.
Okay, but
You know?
as far as speaking to your pain, you say you prefer Pac.
Tupac.
Pac was cool.
And then I was a fan of Tupac from jump.
Okay.
I was a fan of Tupac from the verse on the Digital Underground same song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got me by some years. So
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's I bought in like when he dropped the Brenda's Got a Baby, that shit was so dope, man. I started wearing my hat backwards. I was young and impressionable, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like he spoke to me, man. And he was doing shit that, man, how many people was doing that?
No, it wasn't a lot of people doing it.
You know what I mean? And
But-
then I believe like I owned all the shit. Like to me, it progressively got better as far as his albums. You know, when he got to the production shit. So you don't think so? Have you listened to all this shit?
I heard majority of Pac's. No, so my thing is the thing that people say when you bring up Pac and Biggie is Biggie didn't have enough.
And that's what I was gonna say too.
He can't help he got killed. You know what I'm saying? But the two that he put out was classics. Pac put out how many albums Pac got?
Shit. While he was alive or what?
Yeah, we say while he alive.
Apocalypse Now, Strictly for My Niggas, Me Against the World,
All Eyes on
All
Me.
Eyes on Me,
Machiavelli.
and then Machiavelli. That's 5.
So 5. Out of them 5, how many you say classics? You probably will say all of them.
Nah,
How many would you say classics?
2 to 3.
What 2 would you say?
Machiavelli,
Okay.
Me Against the World,
Okay.
and probably All Eyes on Me.
Probably. All Eyes on Me was his best album to me.
I think Machiavelli was the best to me.
See, I didn't like Machiavelli.
I loved it.
I
I loved All Eyes on Me too.
All Eyes on Me had
When that motherfucker came on with that Ambitions as a Rider, man.
man. All Eyes on Me had the most songs that I like by Tupac on it. It did.
man.
That's just my honest opinion. But
see-
Biggie though, oh man, oh my goodness.
But like
Ready to Die?
Even with the Biggie shit, like if he'd had if he'd have dropped 2 or 3 more albums, if they would have all been hard.
But here's one that people slept on because it was a compilation. Puff Daddy, No Way Out.
He wrote all that shit for Puffy, I believe.
Did you listen to No Way Out? That's
Nope.
what I'm saying. So
I never
add
even
that to
listened to that
Biggie.
shit.
Add that to Biggie catalog. If y'all ain't listened to it, go check No Way
Nah,
Out.
I ain't listening to that. You know what? Because I was such a Pac dude. I wasn't
That you
trying to hear
weren't
that
listening
shit.
to. See what I'm saying?
I wasn't trying to hear that shit at
See
the
how
time.
Pac done brainwashed
He ain't
y'all from
brainwashed
listening
shit.
to great
He spoke
music.
to my soul, bro.
So if Pac said, man,
The
I
nigga
ain't.
spoke to my soul.
So Pac said he ain't messing with them West and them East Coast niggas. Then you wasn't listening to it no more.
Bruh, it was a lot of shit that I ain't listened to just because of that shit at the time. I'm not gonna lie.
So you didn't listen to Jay? Oh, 'cause, well,
Not at first.
honestly, Jay-Z, a lot of people didn't really know who Jay-Z was until Biggie died. I give Reggie, I'm calling you out again, Reggie, Reginald. Jay-Z
I mean,
wasn't known.
I did.
I mean,
You know,
but not to the magnitude of Life and Times Volume
but see,
2.
but I'm aging myself again too because I remember when he was with Jazz-O with the Hawaiian Sophie
Hawaii,
shit.
yeah.
But I was a kid, but I was really off into music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been a diehard Too Short fan since
Yeah,
1988.
talk your Bay talk, dog.
Since 1988, I've been a diehard Too Short fan.
So you and who
And I'm
else?
gonna tell you how it happened.
How it happened.
Man, my cousin came. I was over my auntie house with my mama and my cousins and my auntie. My big cousin came in the crib with the Too Short tape. The Life Is Too Short. You know, it had a clean side and a dirty side. She put in that motherfucker, Don't Fight the Feeling. And she counted all the cuss words in that motherfucker in front of my mama and my auntie and shit. but I was jamming to this shit. And then I convinced my mama to get me that tape.
And she got you the tape?
Yeah, she got me that tape. I wasn't shipping 10 years old, bro.
And you been riding with Too Short since then?
Like a motherfucker.
You know, I never really picked up on Too Short.
Man.
I never really picked up on Too Short. I mean, I listened to him.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm a diehard Too Short fan to this day, but I like the older Too Short more than the new Too Short because he got it to the point where y'all like him saying bitch, so that's all he going to do now.
Right.
In the early shit, Nah, he said bitch and shit, but he had way more shit to talk about, like the ghetto, bro.
Yeah, I used to work with some nurses, bro. Some white nurses at Children's Hospital that love Too Short. I'm talking about they be like, play some Too Short. We be riding in the truck on our way to pick a kid up. Like, play some Too Short. I put Too Short on. They rapping every word.
Right.
I didn't know a word of the Too Short song. Man. They told me, what was it, Susie? What's the name of the song? I don't know it. I don't know it.
Blowjob Betty?
Yeah, that's it. Blowjob Betty. Okay. Put on Blowjob Betty. They rapping the whole song.
Man, I can rap the whole song too.
Bro, I couldn't tell you one bar from that. E40, I like E40.
That's my number 2.
E40. Also, you like Too Short over E40.
They kind of like, with me, it's like my favorite rappers are E40 and Too Short. I can't say my favorite rapper Too Short or my favorite rapper E40. My favorite rappers is E40 and Too Short.
They're from the Bay.
Yeah.
So you like Bay.
I like Bay Area music.
Rather than like Southern. Like you did say you like Northern California rather than Southern California.
I gravitated more towards it, but then I had a time where Ice Cube was like my top guy in the early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s, Ice Cube was my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in Compton's Most Wanted, MC8.
Oh, yeah.
Before he kind of started doing his own thing, where he was really pretty much the group anyway, as far as rapping. That was my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Cube or
MC8. Yeah. You know, it was Compton's Most Wanted, but you heard him the most. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know really. Well, you know, I grew up on Dre and Snoop and who else from the West that was like early 90s that we listened to?
And I fucked with Snoop the first album. Like, I kind of got off Snoop after the first album.
After the Dog Pound?
After the Doggy Style album.
Doggy Style, I mean.
Yeah, after the Doggy Style album, it wasn't quite the same after that.
Well, shoot, what was after Doggy Style?
Huh?
What was after Doggy Style?
The Dog Father. And I ain't really like
that. That's when he had his hair long on
Yeah, I ain't really like that.
That was after Pac died, wasn't it?
Yeah, I ain't really like that. And I think that was probably all that shit that was going on probably played a part in it.
Yeah. And then after that he went to No Limit.
Yeah.
Garbage.
But you know what? Niggas like that. But I didn't.
Y'all liked that, didn't y'all? They did.
Because I don't fuck with Master P.
You didn't like No Limit?
I ain't saying like No Limit.
You just don't like
fuck
P.
with Master P.
So you didn't buy none of his albums? Like,
yeah, I bought the Ice Cream Man, but then he stole that shit.
Yeah. I remember what was the name of that compilation album where he was sending the shout out to Pac? The West Coast
Bad Boys.
Was that it?
Yeah, I think it was part 2 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, where they had like the gold W on Yeah. But you don't like P, huh?
I respect his business acumen.
But as a rapper, you didn't like him?
No.
Yeah, he was.
All
right, let me ask you, would you take P over Baby? Or would you take Baby? Baby or P?
Rapping?
Yeah.
I'm going to take Baby. Baby.
I don't know.
I was so happy when Cash Money popped.
Was you?
Yeah.
Because you didn't care.
Man, I was so happy the Cash Money popped when they popped. I was like, man, get that guy out of here.
P?
Get that guy out of here.
Oh, man.
But that's me.
I'm trying to think of what P hardest verse was. I would probably say Bourbons and Lax is one of them. Bourbons and Lax. What's another one?
I know Big Mike had a song called Bourbons and Lax probably before that too.
The who? Ghetto.
But you know why? Because they niggas, I can agree with you there. Because I'm not gonna say the shit wasn't jamming. Because that Beats by the Pound shit.
Yeah,
niggas, the Beats by the Pound.
Beats make the difference.
That's what made it.
Difference.
But then they dropped a lot of bullshit albums too. Because they was dropping stuff like every week. All that shit wasn't hard, man.
See, they know. Like my cousin had every No Limit album. That's how we listened to. Like
all that shit wasn't hard though.
3 6. Like, that's why when that verses came up that Bone was going against 3 6, I already knew Bone lost.
Yeah,
I knew it because that's all we listened to. That's it. No
with
Limit.
With the Bone shit, the EP that came out with the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, that that one.
Yeah.
And then,
And then
that
East
East 99
that was
Alternative
it.
album. And then after that, I was done.
And then the song they had with Biggie. That was it.
yeah.
I was like, name me.
And that was because
beside-
that was on his shit.
Bruh, they was playing some Bookie on their verses. And
then they ain't even play First of the Month.
they played it last. Somebody said they played it last.
Well, I ain't heard it.
I ain't heard it though. But bruh, like 3-6 took it easy on them.
Yeah.
Like if they got Project Pat involved for it, they just played Chicken Head. That was
Yeah.
it.
Because they didn't have to.
They didn't have to.
It was a walk in the park.
It was a walk. I already knew they lost.
Man.
I was like, oh no, you disrespected
But you know what?
Bone.
They had the music though. They had the music that they had the music for verses. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about 3-6?
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
that up
They
tempo,
did.
that up
They
tempo
did.
hype shit.
They did.
That's gonna perform well.
And I'm tired.
That's gonna perform way well than that sad, slow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Meet you at the crossroads.
Yeah, you know.
I'm tired of these people talking about verses ain't about a win or loss. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
If you put a verse in the middle of something, a VS, Mike Tyson verse, Holyfield,
Versus. It
it's
ain't-
gonna be a win or a loser.
It ain't family
So
game.
if they say a versus, oh, this is friendly competition, bro. Listen, you better bring your top 20, because
Yeah.
if you don't, the next day everybody talking about how you lost. It ain't about we celebrating their music now. We trying to see which out of the two of y'all got the better catalog.
Now,
That's
I
why
can say though, the Bone got the bigger songs though.
they do. They have more
got
commercial
the bigger
songs.
Yeah, they got the bigger songs.
They have more.
But they
commercial
didn't.
songs.
They didn't have.
That's like who will UGK go against? We know UGK. People didn't start popping UGK in until they got on with Big Pimpin'.
Yeah,
we knew them though, like
that's-
8 Ball and
that's
MJG. We was
unfortunate.
listening to 8 Ball and MJG before Diddy signed them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We knew people.
I still listen to Coming Out Hard all the time.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so who? Dang, I wish Pimp C was alive. Rest in peace, Pimp C.
Rest in peace.
Because who would UGK go again? That wouldn't be fair. You smoke.
Oh,
You smoke. You said what? You said 8 Ball and MJG will be UGK? You feel the same way?
I don't think it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can see it being a shootout. I can't see 8 Ball and MJG doing that.
No, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be no landslide victory, but UGK gonna win.
I believe UGK gonna win, bro. Pimp C was behind the boards too.
He was, yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. Out of UGK, who was the better? Who would you prefer, Pimp C or Bun B? Because I had this conversation with
I'm
my partner.
gonna pick Bun on a lyrical tip, but I'm gonna pick Pimp because he was my favorite because
He was on the boards and
he was on the
rapping.
boards and he could sing.
Yeah.
And even Bun to tell you, all he had to do was come drop his verse. Pimp C handled all that shit.
So all right, one song I'm gonna name. You tell me who went the hardest. Murder. It took you that long?
I'm a fan, bro. I don't want to come off like
It was easy for I love UGK, but Pimp C didn't touch Bun B on that song.
I'm thinking of their verses. I'm trying to think of their verses.
Oh,
Because
man, you gonna
Bun
make
ripped he ripped the shit out that motherfucker. I can't
Oh
lie.
my God.
He ripped the shit out that motherfucker. But see, with all that ripping, and all that skill that he displayed, Pimp still got off on that motherfucker.
He did.
Still got off on it.
He did.
So that's what I'm saying. They dynamic was amazing.
They did have a good dynamic.
I believe they still kind of underrated, man.
No, they are.
what I'm
A
saying?
lot of people don't give them the respect they deserve. It's probably because Pimp C not here no more. I think that's what it is. I think if Pimp C
Because
was
if
here-
you just start listening to UGK just because they got on a song with Jay, man, you
but
sleep,
that's how it is.
but
though.
it did bring more attention to him. But that was on you to go. You got
But
to go
Pimp
back.
C said he didn't want to do it. He said,
gotta
I
go
don't
back.
want to go commercial. And Bun B was like, I think this would be good for our career if we
Yeah,
did this
yeah.
song. Of course, I'm going to say, nigga, we about to get more money. Jay-Z want us on the song.
Yeah,
You think I'm going to
for
tell this
sure.
man no?
For sure.
Come on. Like,
sure.
Pimp C like, nah,
But
bro.
it ain't about money for everybody.
It's not. It definitely didn't.
And that's a good thing, though.
It is.
And that's how you know how real that nigga was.
Man, I just, with certain people, if certain people was alive, do you think the game would be the way it is? Pimp C and Pac was alive. Biggie was alive. Do you think the game would be the way it is?
No.
Like, because
No.
now
But
we
see,
just
you know
forced to
what?
listen
You
to
know what? It's almost like for it to even get to this point, they had to go.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you there. For it to get watered down like it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let me not be disrespectful because certain people I had to take time because people would be like, okay, you can't compare these people because they not the same type of rap. Like Future's not a Tupac or a Biggie. He not lyrical.
No.
Future's a vibe. And my homeboy had to explain it to me. He like, bro, you listening to him for the wrong reason. If you just riding in your car by yourself one night, just put Future on. I listen to him. And when I actually listen to him, I'm like, bro, dude not that bad.
Nah, he ain't.
But I can't listen to
But
Lil
see, he
Uzi
one of the
Vert,
best though. Like as far as this new like,
generation,
he
is.
Well, he ain't new no more. But
No,
as far as this next generation,
one person
whatever,
I can't catch on a Young Thug. I don't know. I don't care how hard you throw him at me, bro. I just can't catch him.
That dude can rap.
Bro, I can't make it out.
I once felt like you.
Bro, I tried, bro.
And I still don't really listen to the nigga like that.
Yeah.
But I took dude be rapping.
Bro, I tried. I'm gonna tell you out of the Migos who really be rapping that don't get the credit.
Take off.
Oh my God, bro.
Take off.
That boy be going off, but
sure.
he don't get the because he don't be. You know, he ain't out here like that.
Because he don't care nothing about all that.
Yeah, he be. Y'all better. I listened to his album he had by himself. I said, man, dude, really underrated.
I ain't give him that much.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. If you repetitively listen to the same stuff, you gon' give these new guys a chance. Like, man, I'm tired of listening to this 2000. Let me see what everybody talking. That's how I got on Future. Like, bro, I did not like Drake for a long time. I just started listening to Drake probably 2 years ago. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I've been listening. I don't care who wrote it, because I know that's what y'all. I don't care who wrote it, bro, dude.
I couldn't really get with it just because of the R&B aspect. Because I'm not a big like if it ain't 90s New Jack Swing R&B or some shit. I don't want to hear that soft ass, But the nigga can rap though.
Yeah, he can.
Whether he wrote it or not, the nigga can rap.
That's what I'm saying. So if dude went in the verses against somebody, who could see dude?
And it took me a while to be able to say that, but dude can rap.
He can.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I hadn't heard this year. I'm ashamed to say this, but I was riding to Chicago. Me and my girl was riding to Chicago, and I was like, "You play something." She played what's the song he had with Take Care? Is that the one? He had the song with Rihanna where he was singing.
I wouldn't.
Bro, she played Underground Kings off.
I wasn't
You
trying.
ever heard that Underground Kings on when you leave? Put Take Care of Underground Kings, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
I was like,
because I wasn't trying to. After I heard the first joint, and it was a lot of R&B and shit. I kind of like, nah, he ain't for me.
Nah, I'll tell you.
Not really hating on him, but just like he's just not for me.
I'm gonna tell you when I first heard Drake, he wasn't signing Young Money and nobody. He had a mixtape. We used to work at what's the steel place we worked at? Huh? What was where we worked at? American? We worked at American Steel in 2006 when I used to burn all them, them movies and things I used to burn. I downloaded all this, it was called Room for Improvement. That was the name of his mixtape. I was like, man, dude, nice. And the next thing I know, he got signed by Lil Wayne. And I don't even know what his first album was. What was his first album? Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, I slept on dude for a long time, but top 5 today and this current generation, Future is number 1 to me. Future's number 1. I'm talking about popularity wise. He could sell out an arena. Future, Lil Baby. Who? No, I'm not done though. I'm gonna tell you like this. This one thing I say about
Drake number 1, man.
And
I'm not even like
I'll take that back. I'm sorry, but who was out first? Drake was.
Drake might have been out first.
Drake made that mixtape in 06.
And then Future got some St. Louis ties too.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. So Drake. All right, we got Drake, Future, Meek Mill, to me, Lil Baby. Everybody like the Baby, but I guess he can get that 5th spot. I don't really like dude. So I'll say Drake.
I like some of this shit.
Lil Baby, Meek, and Da Baby is the top 5 of this generation.
I would say right now.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna throw the Kendricks in there with the J. Cole's like that.
No, I'm just saying popularity wise and they music.
I'm saying that too.
To me, do I think any of them 5 can out rap K-Dot and J. Cole? Absolutely not. I like J. Cole over Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, and a lot of people say I'm crazy.
Nah, you're not. I can see that. Because
But this is me saying J. Cole, both of them can sell out an arena. I ain't even gonna put them in them 5. Like, cause they just different. Even with Drake, they just way different than Drake.
Yeah, they up echelon.
But the 5 that can sell out an arena consistently, and this is the thing that go back to this argument with Jay-Z. Out of his generation, besides we don't know what Pac and Biggie would have did because they did. Out of his generation, can Nas still sell out with nobody on the ticket but Nas? Can Nas go on a 30-city tour and sell out every city?
Not like Jay.
That's all I be trying to say to y'all.
But see, Jay got a whole lot of other shit going on too. He got Beyonce as a wife.
But listen what I'm
He
saying.
got all this business acumen.
Listen what
Like,
I'm
it's
saying.
It's more to it than the music, bro.
Listen what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna
though.
let you get that off.
No.
I'm not gonna let you get that
If
off.
Jay-Z went by himself,
I'm not gonna let you get that off.
you telling me Jay-Z couldn't sell out 30 cities by himself?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just not saying.
Oh,
it's
you
not
saying because
I'm not
of
saying
this,
it's just solely
you
on the music.
You saying because of this other stuff is why
Because some of
he
us
can
gonna
do
be
it.
in there. Man, Beyonce might come out.
Man, I ain't gonna be in there saying Beyonce gonna come out.
Not you. But I'm saying
everybody, you right. You
but
know
I'm
what
saying
you.
there's people there.
That's
they
why
be like, well,
Beyonce. That's why Beyonce stuff sold out so much because people was like Jay-Z might come out.
Man, come on, man. You don't believe that.
No, that's the same thing as saying
You
Jay-Z concert selling out because
you don't believe
Beyonce
that.
might come out.
You don't believe that.
So
in your heart of hearts, you don't believe that.
So is Beyonce more popular than Jay-Z?
Of course.
Nah, you got that one. I ain't gonna argue
Come
with
on,
you.
man. Ain't no argument.
I ain't gonna argue with you.
It's no argument.
You right.
That was a.
I don't really want to let you have that one though.
Man.
But what's your top 5 of all time?
All time?
Yeah. What's your top 5? You ain't even got to be out. What's your top 5 period?
My top 5 is going to include E40 and Too Short. You know.
You don't have a top 5 there.
You know what I'm saying?
Lyrically, your top 5.
Lyrically. But you just said my top 5, so I'm just.
Oh yeah, you can
know
get
what
your
I'm saying?
top 5. I'll get mine.
But lyrically, I don't even. You know what? I didn't even like with my top 5. That's the whole thing. Like I don't care what other people think.
Mine. People gonna say who when I say one of them.
What's that?
Oh yeah, you go first.
Shit, I don't even. Man, you got to.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Jay-Z.
Okay.
Biggie.
Okay.
Black Thought.
Okay.
Jada Kiss.
Okay.
And the last spot, it's supposed to be Tupac, like everybody else say. But to me,
It don't have to be Tupac.
it don't have to be. But it's to him, and people gonna say I'm crazy. Me, my opinion, Nas and him could go. It could be either one of them. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nas and Pac had that 5th spot.
Mm-hmm.
They about 50-50 to me. The same way I feel about Pac, I feel about Nas.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't have enough to me. Like Nas got a lot. Don't get me wrong. I used to ride and listen to Nas. And Nas got a lot, but could he do a versus against Jay-Z and win? All he gonna play is Ether, the one mic. What else he got? What else? If I rule the world, Ether, one mic. Whose world is this? He gonna play that. And what's You Can Hate Me Now? That's 5.
Man, he got a whole lot of shit.
He does.
He got a whole lot of shit.
But if Jay-Z going Jay-Z, bro, Jay-Z ain't gotta go. He ain't gotta dig deep.
Hawk is equivalent to 5 songs you just named, bro.
No, I'm just saying the amount of material that they have to me is the same.
5 songs.
No, I'm saying in a verses, that's what he gonna pull out. But after that, you don't know which way he
So you
going.
ain't got more than 5.
Yeah, but I know Nas music. A lot of people don't know Nas music, so I can name 20 Nas songs, and people gonna be like, compared to Jay-Z,
You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised, you know. But I probably couldn't even name 29 songs.
that's what I'm saying. I
what I'm
could.
saying?
I can
Because-
name 29 songs.
At the end of the day, I like what I like.
Exactly. So a lot of people don't even know who Black Thought is, and say, how
I
could
do.
you pick him over? But go listen to Black Thought. If
He
you ain't
hard.
never heard of him, go look at
He
that
hard.
Funk Flex.
I think
This
it's
man
just
rap
because-
for 20 minutes, non-stop.
I just think it's because he's in a group.
But bro, I seen him live, and
But
when I saw
I'm
him
just saying,
live,
like, with people not,
knowing who he is,
Reali-
he in the
realizing,
roots. He
like-
was the rapper in the Roots
I don't believe that. I think that kind of hinders his top 5 status just
because he was
he's
in the
that
group. What about Jada Kiss? He in the group.
But he did solo shit, and Black Thought has too. But
He
Jada
did,
Kiss
not
was
nobody.
more
Jada Kiss,
mainstream.
yeah, he more mainstream.
It's more mainstream,
More
and he
mainstream.
kills shit.
Oh my god,
People, shit.
you know how much popularity, but he was already in my top 5 before Benny Siegel in my top 10.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's the only person consistently that out rap Jay-Z on a lot of the songs that they did together.
Yeah, you sound like you more of an East Coast dude.
I like the West Coast too. I like,
Yeah,
but see other West Coast people that I like,
when
y'all
you talk
really
your
like.
top 5, you come mighty East Coastish.
Cause I listen to the West Coast, but I wouldn't consider them my top 5.
Man,
I couldn't, cause I mean they just I like the people that I ride around listen to.
You got people like Ice Cube, right?
Yeah,
If it wasn't for Ice Cube, man, this game would be different. The rap game would be different.
yeah.
Just think about it, like, and I'm talking about NWA Ice Cube. I'm talking about the first few albums Ice Cube. I'm not talking about the commercial.
Friday,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. You know, I'm talking about America's Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was rapping,
Death Certificate.
Yeah,
Have you ever listened to Death Certificate all the way through?
nah.
Yeah, see, I'm a little older, bro.
You are.
But you need to go ahead and do that.
I am. So
Bruh.
I have to familiarize
Man.
myself with a lot of the stuff
Man.
that you listen to. But I be trying to listen to like some of the older
Man.
stuff.
You got to.
Emma
You got to,
Nightmare
man. You gotta
Walking,
get- you
Psychopath Talking, King of the Jungle. I can't listen to that. I like that Cool Mo D type stuff. I mean, I know that was Ice-T. That was
That
Colors.
shit, that's hard.
See, man,
That's
that's
classic.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean no disrespect.
classic,
I don't
bro.
mean no
That's
disrespect.
classic.
But I just didn't listen to that type of stuff.
Bro,
I listen to like Regulators. I grew up on. Grew up on
But
the
see,
more
that was
commercial
that's-
West
that's-
Coast.
Yeah, see.
I ain't grew up on the
But shit, Colors was commercial.
to who?
That shit was commercial, man. It
Well,
was a whole
commercial.
movie behind that
Why,
shit.
what colors come out like 80 what?
I think 88,
No.
88, 89.
When I start listening, the only reason I knew majority.
and that's another thing too. Like, I'm older, but I ain't that much older.
No,
than
you ain't that much
But see,
older.
look,
But I didn't have no big brother, though. If I had a big brother-
I ain't not in the house. I didn't either.
but see, you had big cousins.
Yeah.
that listened.
But look, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I started like I shouldn't have been listening to the shit I was listening to.
But you did.
At that age. But I'm saying I shouldn't have been able. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why I got a different aspect on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
when I was 10, I was listening to Doggy Style. I wasn't supposed to be listening to that.
Yeah, you're right.
So I snuck. I knew the whole album.
But then at the same time too, that stuff started being more popular too. Like
It
the
did.
whole
It was
hip hop
mainstream.
shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I knew more of the
'cause I went
mainstream
back-
stuff than like Spice One. I don't know Spice One like that.
Man,
like
that
y'all,
dude-
what's who
dude,
dudes y'all used to
look.
listen to? Brother Lynch, huh? I don't know him like that.
hard.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know him
Hard.
like that. You
Now I
know?
don't even listen to the new stuff, but the
old stuff,
hard.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hard. SIBO,
But yeah, I like SIBO.
the
I like
bald head
SIBO.
nut, SIBO.
Yeah, I like SIBO. You like Mac 10? Dub C?
I like Mac 10 better than Dub C, but just like I said, I'm more of a Northern California. You know,
Yeah.
Brother Lynch, they Northern California. That's Sacramento.
So who
You know
else
what I'm
from
saying?
Northern Cali you listen? You listen to Mac? Was Mac Dre? Mac Dre was from Sacramento, wasn't he? Oh no, he's
They
from
from Vallejo,
Vallejo. That's right.
the Crest side.
But he was in Kansas too, though, wasn't he?
He got killed in Kansas.
Killed in
City.
Kansas. That's what
Hey,
he was.
he was living in Sacramento though. You
What?
know what I'm saying?
Them Cali niggas love E40.
Oh yeah, yeah. E40 his guy.
That's my guy.
I used to like E40.
And then you know what? To be honest, when I first heard the shit, the first thing I got the Mailman EP with that Captain Sable on it.
Yeah, I like that.
When I first heard that shit, I ain't like it.
You didn't?
I
That's
didn't
the
like
one
it.
I like.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one I liked.
I ain't like it, but that's because this nigga was coming off way different, and he wasn't like shit I heard before.
Yeah,
But once I started listening to that shit
yeah.
and really getting into it, man. And then at the time I'm in high school, aging myself again.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But,
I
you
think
know.
I might have been in middle school.
Yeah, I was in high
When,
school.
no, I wasn't in middle school. When we talking about when that first E40 came out?
When the Captain Sable came
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like 94.
That's the one. Was that the one with the Rolex on the cover?
Nah, that's the In a Major Way. That's the first major label debut. And that's classic, boy.
Okay.
Have you heard that?
Nah. Which one got 40 water on it? It's like one with Cap.
What you talking about?
I mean, Sprinkle Me. Yeah,
That's the one.
with the Rolex on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one. Yeah.
Man, you don't like that shit?
I ain't saying, man. I don't listen, bro. Listen, I'm telling y'all, bro. If
Man, that's the hardest album he ever
hold
put
on,
out.
listen. If I try to listen to it, bro, and I'm just not like go back to Wu-Tang.
And I skip Sprinkle Me because it's
It's
commercial.
commercial.
But
Bro,
that shit hard.
Bro, I have to listen to it now.
That intro that I had you play, that's from there.
Yeah. I'm young, bro, and I'm trying to listen to it. As I can't catch on, I'm gonna cut it off.
Yeah. But I'm talking about
young.
now. I'm talking about go back.
Now I can tolerate it. And I can listen to
Go
it.
back.
Nah, bro. So they was talking about Wu-Tang on one of these social media outlets. I was like, everybody talking about how hard they. I'm like, man, let me go listen to them again, bro. I put on RZA. I played it for 30 seconds. I had to cut it off, bro. Super maculous, taculous, bro. What is you talking about? I don't know none of this stuff you talking about.
I think Wu-Tang is a very acquired taste.
Bro, the
only
only one that went hard is Method Man.
It was never really my thing.
It never,
you know what?
It
And
never
then
gonna be.
I tried to get, even with Method Man, I had got his album and I ain't like it.
Which one?
The Cow. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I ain't really like it either.
I ain't like it. But that's just not. It's not to say that it ain't dope. You know
I think
what I'm saying? It's just not my cup of tea.
I liked his work with Redman more than I liked any of the what's that Rottweiler song they had? You know that beat I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's when the Method Man and Redman when they did that group album.
Yeah. I like them more when they
The
did
Rottweiler.
Yeah. When they did stuff together.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I'm gonna go back and listen to some old West Coast, man, cause
you're a little too East Coasters right now, bro.
man, but you like you said, you like what you like.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like,
I
you
ain't-
didn't,
I ain't
so
gonna
hold
knock
on,
you
let me.
for it.
So all
I
right,
ain't
we
gonna
gonna
knock you
run
for
down a list of East Coast stuff, and you tell me if you listen to it or not when it was popping, because they already know what I listen. Bro, every Friday, I woke up, I went to either Street Side Records or what's the one that was on Lindbergh? I used to go to, man. Bro, I remember getting up from my cousin's house in Belleville. I drove from Belleville to 270 in Lindbergh. I can't remember the name of that record store that was right there. And bought, before the store opened, I was on the lot just to buy that Dipset album. Ooh. Diplomatic Community, the first one. I remember the day I bought that album, I woke up early and drove from Belleville to St. Louis to get that Dipset album.
I ain't never listened to that shit.
You never listened to Diplomatic Community?
No, sir. No, sir.
So you didn't like Beans?
I had the Truth album.
That was it? You didn't have The Reason?
The
Who
Reason.
light went out? That light went out. You cut this one off.
The Reason.
Yeah. No, it's already on. Just pull that
I
straight.
don't believe I had it.
The Reason had what was the name of that song? Where he was like in a police chase or something in the video. Hey, Twisting, you twisting blinds closed. I can't remember. But then he had the one with Feel It in the Air. You didn't have that?
Yeah,
one?
that was dope. I ain't had that album though.
Okay. So you're just not a fan of East Coast rap. So you didn't have none of Cameron albums. You didn't have Come Home With Me,
I had that.
where he had the Pac beat, The Ambitions of a Rider
I
beat.
had that. And I had the one Purple Haze. I had that.
Everybody like Purple Haze. I ain't really like Purple.
I like that one song with Kanye on it.
Ooh, baby, baby,
that's my
baby, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but just like
That's when the Rock
Just-
was
but
nobody was touching him.
But just like I was telling you, bro, I like what I like.
Man, it was Rockefeller everything for me.
Yeah,
If
see?
it wasn't Rockefeller, I wouldn't listen to it.
Yeah,
They ran the East Coast for about
Man.
4-5 years.
we think, but other than Beanie Siegel, who else was on there running it?
You know, Rockefeller?
Yeah, besides Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel.
Them two.
Exactly. 'Cause,
Dang.
I had Memphis Bleak album.
But I liked it.
I like that Memphis Bleak is song.
You didn't like-
probably because Swiss.
You ain't like to
produced the shit.
understand it? See,
I didn't
maybe
really-
I like
I
it
ain't
because
get off- I
I
didn't get
tolerated
off into
it.
it.
Bro, I gotta. You gotta listen to the understanding.
I didn't get into it like that.
You gotta listen to the
And then
understanding.
at that time, I was grown.
Yeah, you have to listen to the understanding.
So
Besides them two on Rockefeller, you talking about the Rockefeller
you saying
before
they was
Cameron?
running. Yeah,
Before Cameron got there.
You saying they running it.
Just, that's
So
all
I'm
they
just trying to
needed.
say- so I'm
Bro,
just
they
trying to say-
had the Dynasty album.
Because they had a lot of filler too.
No, they ain't really had no filler. State Property.
Filler.
So you ain't like the Young Guns was hard. They had Kanye. They had the Young Guns. They had Benny Siegel. They had Freeway.
Freeway was hard.
They had Freeway. They had the Dipset, Benny Siegel, and Jay-Z. Emil, I don't even know why they signed her. Memphis Bleak was
And what
cool
you think?
to me.
And speaking of Dipset, what you think?
I said Young Gun.
Do you think? Because I like Jim Jones better than Cameron right now.
Right now, yeah. I
You know what I'm
give
saying?
you
As
Jim
far as
Jones
like-
ain't even the same Jim Jones no more.
As far as like The music they drop.
Jim
like,
Jones ain't even the same Jim Jones.
Like I be listening to Jim Jones.
Jim Jones is hard. I don't know what
saying?
happened,
Yeah.
but back then, none of them was harder than Cameron. People
Yeah.
say Jewels. Well, Jewels used to go off, but Cameron,
I ain't even think that.
you didn't.
I ain't think he went off.
So you didn't buy his album then.
Uh-uh.
One day I smile. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, you singing it, and that's probably because of the sample on the song.
Man, it was hard. That's all Kanye did, though. Everybody did that.
Nothing that came out his mouth.
Oh, man, a lot came out. You just got to go listen to it. But yeah, Jim Jones is hard right now. Cameron, I ain't listened to Cameron in a long time. But the stuff Jim Jones been dropping, I guess he's just making up for the garbage he put out when they was popping back in the early 2000s. But we'll touch on the early 2000s rappers probably the next.
Yeah, because it's such a big time.
It's a lot of them, but can't nobody, to me, sell out no 30 city tour that was around back then but Jay-Z. All the rest of them gonna be in little mom and pop clubs like Pops or the Oz, even T.I. and the Oz. T.I. not about to sell out the Schaefer's by himself. They about to bring, I'm going in February, to the legends of the streets or whatever. Rick Ross, Jeezy, Gucci Man, Trina, Fab, DJ Drama. All of them. Besides Gucci, can't none of them sell out no arena by themselves.
I don't think Gucci can either.
But I think Gucci still can.
You think so?
I think Gucci can. Gucci still got the streets, bro.
Yeah, he got the streets.
Gucci got the streets.
But you talking arenas, though.
Gucci can do it. Gucci, bro, have you seen them clips when he be down there rolling loud? I'll take that back because he ain't the only one on the card, so never mind. You might be right. You might be right there.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know. I think that's why they did it together. I don't think none of them.
Because can't none of them sell.
I don't think none of them could sell out no arena by themselves.
But put Jay-Z on there by itself. Put Jay-Z on there by itself. The tickets selling out
He
in
got
2
a whole
hours.
different. He got a whole different audience. Though. He got different audiences though. He got different demographics all coming to see him though.
Like white people.
Well, if that's what you want to say.
Yeah, white people gonna come see Jay-Z.
And all other.
A lot of white people don't know. They might know Rick Ross. They don't know Rick Ross like that. They don't know Gucci. They don't know Jeezy. They don't know Trina. They don't know them like that. They know who Jay-Z is. They know to get that dirt off their shoulder. 99 Proud.
Exactly. And,
Big
exactly.
Pimpin'.
And if you off into commercial music, I mean.
Yeah, but he got street music too, though.
Yeah.
But it ain't our type of street music.
Even when it's street though, once you reach to a certain level, it's commercial.
I guess, man. I don't want to touch too much on it. We close to wrapping up our first episode, but it was one thing we wanted to speak on before we wrap it up. It was the death of Tupac, because we didn't really touch on the deaths we lost. We lost Dolph this year. Nipsey died 2 years ago. It's been 2 years now. It's been a year and some change.
I think it's 3. I think it's 2 or 3 now.
2 years. Yeah, COVID messed everything up.
Yeah,
So it's probably been about 2 years, because Kobe been dead 2 years, ain't he? Or did Kobe die last year? No, Kobe died 2 years ago, didn't he?
2020, I thought.
Dang. No, Kobe died 2019.
Oh, did he?
Didn't he? Right. Yeah, it was right when COVID hit. Wow. And then the next month, COVID went crazy. So COVID been going on that COVID been dead 2 years.
Nah, because COVID hit in 2020.
No, it hit 2019.
That was 2020, bro.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 2020.
Kobe died in 19. It was 2020, but it was like.
No, Kobe died in January. He died in January of 2020. So it's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year. Dang,
Well, coming up on 2.
But Nipsey died before that, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So Nipsey been dead 2 years, right?
At least.
Yeah. Dang. Time go fast. But you wanted to speak on how it wasn't East Coast, West Coast related?
Yeah, it wasn't East Coast, West Coast related.
Do you think a lot of people know that by now? Because they have documentaries out.
Some people might know the people that get into it, but like a lot of people just go by what the media kind of pump up.
I knew it was stemmed from that fight.
Yeah, and that's what it was, man.
Yeah.
You involved yourself in some, you
some
involved
street
yourself.
business.
Yeah, that you really didn't have to do.
You didn't have to do.
Because it's one of them situations where, man, you the money. Why you out front fighting?
And why didn't they stop him? That's your team, too.
Exactly.
Now they go to all these people that's dead. If you notice, the reason they dead because they teamed it. Well, Nipsey's situation I heard was different because he didn't let nobody know where he was going because he felt safe in your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
Same thing probably with Dolph.
Dolph.
You feel safe in your own backyard, man. That's
where they mess up at.
Because they vulnerable.
That's where they mess up at.
You at home, you think you good. That's the best place to get you. Where you let your guard down at home. You come in the house, put your guard down. You ain't walking around with your gun at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the car. I'm on my lot. You know what I'm saying? Of my business. What I need to walk around, I don't need security. I'm good. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And the day you by yourself, you think that was set up?
As far as the Dolph situation?
Nah, the
Nipsey. Oh, the Nipsey situation? You know, you got a lot of conspiracies and shit too. Like they let they let him out of jail just to do that and all that type of shit.
I saw a video, bro. When it was like signals given. Like somebody honked their horn 2 times to let the dude know to come back around. Like if you look at the video and they broke it down, like somebody beeped their horn. They was sitting in their car the whole time, beeped their horn. Like you could see Nipsey them look to see who was beeping. They went back talking. The next thing you know, dude came around the corner and started shooting.
Wow.
So a lot of people don't know this stuff, bro. Man, listen. If they want to get our leaders out of here, bro, they gonna get them out of here. Martin Luther King, anybody that's making a wave, doing positive for our community, they gonna get them up out of here.
Because even with the Dolph shit,
that was weird.
Because he was preaching independence, doing your own, having your own money and all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they, that ain't what they want pumped out into the masses.
Nah, and then he was doing for his community too.
Yeah.
So Nipsey had a lot going on.
And then he had a woman and kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't out here doing what the normal rappers were doing that they want you to portray out here. Yeah. He wasn't doing that. Yeah. So man.
Yeah,
I ain't the conspiracy guy, but then at the same time,
some of it makes sense. If it's all lining up to be the same thing, bro,
right?
It ain't a coincidence to me. Mm-hmm. But Pac definitely didn't stem from no West Coast East Coast beef. It was he stumped dude out, and dude was a certified Crip, and that killed. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his first time killing nobody. Pulled up on him at the light.
A real one.
But it's just crazy how they tied it, and then now Biggie gone because of that.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with nothing.
Nope.
But because him and Pac didn't get along, these was your people that killed him, so we coming to kill you. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, man. Just senseless, bro.
Yeah.
So, 2021 wrap up.
As far as what part?
Just the whole year, man. What type of year was it for you?
I saw my brand grow. I saw my brand grow. I saw my urgency to be independent from working for somebody else grow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not quite to that point, but I'll be glad when we can get past this whole pandemic thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the way they keep coming out with different stuff, I don't see that happening no time.
They trying to. Well, I ain't even gonna say they trying to, man, because there's a lot of people losing money. So they figuring ways out to maneuver around it, man. Yeah. If they lose too much money, they like, man, look.
Yeah, because I never thought I'd see nothing like this, man, in my lifetime, man. To be honest with you, man. It's kind of unbelievable.
Well, we kind of did, but it didn't take off as bad as this did, like the swine flu.
But that didn't affect nothing around.
My sister had swine.
Oh,
she had it. My sister caught the swine flu.
Yeah, I didn't know. So, I ain't know nobody,
Yeah, well, yeah, this year, man, it was a tricky one for me, man. It started off rocky, but it's closing out real good, man. This being the last day of the year, man, and we recording this, we going into next year with a lot of positivity, man, and just cutting out the fat this year. Just being more, not being stagnant. You got something you want to shoot out and do it, man. Stop being fearful and just get up and do it. Because you failed already if you don't try.
That's what you got to do.
So
I second that, bro.
Yeah, so you just got to give yourself a chance. If you failed, at least you tried. You failed trying rather than failing not trying at all. So
and to piggyback off of that real quick, if you fail, try again.
Come up with a different game.
Try again.
And attack it again.
Might not even have to be totally different.
Nope.
Just tweak it. Come back.
Yep.
Don't stop.
Don't stop because you never know where it'll take you. So goals for 2022. I'll let you go first.
My goal is to get this podcast popping.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna pop. I think we're gonna be straight.
And of course, you know, get the brand popping, you know, because I gotta be more independent. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend my time doing. You know, got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff on the way. All dope shit. So just stay tuned. Check out caplifebrand.com.
You shout out your IG.
You know what I'm saying? Follow me on at caplifebrand or at CLBDo. You know.
That's it.
Follow Right Hand the Pod.
Right, yeah. Make sure y'all follow Right Hand the Pod. My goal is basically the same. Just get this podcast moving, man.
Don't forget your brand, bro.
Oh, man, loose threads, you know. I've been sitting on this for a while. Like I said, baby steps. You know, I ain't really started up no page for it or nothing. Just testing it out. Just watching y'all, man, do y'all thing. I'm like, man, I got to figure something out. So I putting my plans in motion, man. Just coming up with a plan, and I'm attacking everything this year. Stop being a procrastinator, and just go up from here, man. That's my goal. It's just work.
It's definitely going up.
And just work and then get stuff done, man. That's it, man.
And also, just to say, you know, before we go out, this was the first one. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see what, you know, we gonna study it. We gonna see what we need to do.
Right.
You know
it's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get better.
Yeah.
You know,
as
you
we
ain't
go,
gonna be professionals off the first take, but I think we straight.
Yeah, grow with us.
Yeah. But y'all got social media handles. Y'all want to shout yourselves out? Now y'all good. They'll have something the next time. But our visuals and everything, we appreciate them for shooting our visuals. This is something we gonna try to do at least 2 times a month starting off. But then we gonna, I don't know. Well, however it go, really, we ain't really got no plan for it, but to just keep on doing it and see where it go.
Be consistent.
So yeah, you never know where it'll take you. So with that being said, we wrapping up our first episode of Right Hand the Pod. Thank y'all for tuning in. Catch us on the next one. Peace.
Peace.